Hey guys, the day is finally here. The day that I've been thinking about for a long time, that I've been talking about for a long time. I'm starting today, guys. It is the moment of truth. So there's really no given order on how to do this aside from leaving your mounts. Make sure your mounts are like the last thing you touch, guys. Your mounts are the last thing you touch because you need something to support the motor. But we're gonna start off right here. Obviously, you guys are gonna have more of these. My car's kind of hacked. Go ahead and start taking off the bumper first. Next, we're gonna take our 5mm Allen. This is an Allen wrench right here. And we're gonna crack these Allen keys right here so we can remove the whole bumper. Now you can come to the side, guys. You're gonna have Phillips heads. I'm gonna go ahead and get those out. They're in the very upper corners. I'm gonna work on taking the windshield cowl off.
There's one right here, plastic piece, 2, and then 3 in the corner, so.
Set this thing up right on the windshield for right now. All right, guys, next thing we're gonna do, I don't know why I'm not using my impact gun, but we're gonna get this rain guard off right here. And you can see there's 10mm in the front, and there's 2 12s in the back, and then coming along the whole side. One in the middle I already got off, one back there. Get how much more room. Where's the header at? Hey, there's the skunk too. Rusting out. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do is remove the Airbox right here. You can see there's a 10mm way down in that corner that I got out. And then we're gonna have 2 10s right on the top right here. So we'll go ahead and crack these. All right, then we can undo these clips right here, these metal clips. There's about, what, 6 maybe? And then what we're gonna do is take our flathead and loosen up these hose clamps right here. There's that one right here, a pair of pliers or something. Get that off, and then we need to slide this hose off right here, and then we'll be able to remove the Airbox. Undo this one right here. All right, guys, Airbox is out, as you guys can see. Now we can basically work on the battery and start working our way. We're gonna have to take out all this stuff here: fuse box, ECU, battery tray, resonator tube underneath there. So we'll come over here and undo the negative side first, and then we'll get the positive. These are 10mm, guys. All right, terminals are folded off to the side. Grab our battery. Get this tray out of here with all this crap in it. Now we're gonna disconnect this sensor right here. Like so. Just fold that off to the side, and then I need to undo those 2 10mm bolts for that bracket so I can get the resonator out, the resonator piping. All right, guys, with the harness clamp off, you could twist the resonator tube here, twist it towards you, and then you can lift it up out like so. All right, guys, now I'm removing the battery cable. This is the positive one here. All right, that's off. And then I need to open the fuse box here. Removing the terminal right now, so I need to open this fuse box and then grab my Phillips. And we need to remove these 2 right here, guys. Okay, there's one. All right, guys, I got these screws out right here. So you can see I stripped the hell out of one of these for the, look at this. Strip the inside, so when I put it back on, I'll have to just use a wrench on it. But this comes up out of here, and that is your positive terminal right there. We can set that off to the side. All right, guys, now we're gonna remove this ECU, ECM cover, whatever you want to call it. Slide this right up. Put this off to the side right now. And we need to remove 1, 2, 3 bolts out of there so that we can get the module out pretty much. Those are 10 millimeters, guys. After you're done with that, there's three clamps back here. You push down one hand and you fold down with another hand. So, okay, that'll slide those off. And we should be able to, there we go, there's one right there. So this is where the ECM connects into. You guys can see this harness right here. There's 3 of them. So now what we need to do is I need to, let's see, disconnect this tab in the back. Right there. One needs to come off too. All right, guys, I'm trying to finish as much as I can. My GoPro's about to die and it's getting dark out. But anyways, I got the ECM, the module out. These are the connectors, and I'm disconnecting this harness right here. Let's see. Slides right out. Now I need to undo it from this little clip right here in the back. You got to get a pair of pliers, push down on that, slide it out through. So this whole assembly will be free, pretty much. All right, guys, that's free. This had to come off of this metal piece right there. Now we can disconnect this off of this bracket here, like so. And kind of fold this off to the side for right now. So we got a bunch of wires everywhere. This is my positive terminal here. Still got the negative grounded on the frame. And then the MAF wire right there. So just kind of tuck these off to the side. All right, guys, now we're gonna come back here. We have a, I believe, fuel. We have a vacuum hose. This is fuel right here. Fuel line, vacuum, and I think evap. It probably mixes up, but we need to remove basically these 2 first here with the clamps on the back. So this is in the back of the motor, in the back of the valve cover. So let's get some pliers. Crack it off the fitting here. All right, guys, got these off. As you could see in the back, just kind of have them dangling. Next, I need to work on this fuel line right here. So I'm gonna remove this right here, and then I gotta make way to right here and basically remove this one. So we'll start in the back here, I guess. So kind of put something under this because there's probably gonna be fuel that comes out of this thing here. So let's pinch down. I had to get this one off right here, this fuel fitting. So all you do, literally, you push this green tab, right? See that green tab right there? You take 2 hands and you push it. There's 2 sides on there, and you push and you slide this out. Once this is out, we can angle it up so we stop leaking fuel. Snapping crap like crazy. This is disconnected now. This is disconnected. The fuel's off. Now we can just fold everything back towards the back there, obviously. I'm gonna reconnect my fuel hose to the back here and stuff. All right, guys, now we need to remove the shifter cables for the manual transmission, obviously, right here. So you guys can see down here, there's a bracket on top of the tranny. So there's one, hold on, let me see if I can get in closer. All right, 1 right there, 2 right there, and then the other one right there. So there's 3, I think they're 12 millimeters. Let me double check for you guys. So we gotta get these 3 12 millimeters off. Yes, they are. So 12 millimeter bolts. We'll get those off, and then we need to disconnect our shifter bushings right here. I got the acuities. It's just this little pin, so we'll knock the pin out. These will come up, and then we can tuck these off to the side. All right, guys, working on getting these cotter pins out here. I'm just gently using a flathead screwdriver. That one's out. Got it. Let's see if I can grab this other one here. PB Blaster is going to be your friend, guys. So that's off. The reason why I wanted to do that is because now I can take this and move this over a bit to access these bolts a little bit better. This one's still going to be a pain in the ass, but let's see if I can get this one off here. See, I can barely put pressure on these things and I can get the bolts free. Okay, those are all free. I got this one out here. That one's a super long one, guys. Keep that in mind. The long one goes, you'll see the bracket. It's higher up in one point. That's where the long one goes. Shift linkage is off. You can see. I love Hondas to death, guys, but when they put stupid little green clips undone, there's one under here. I have to disconnect this sensor here for the top of the tranny. That's some type of like solenoid. And then there's a sensor right down there on the trans. I gotta disconnect that, I'm pretty sure. And then I can get the linkage off. I was able to disconnect the sensor down there at the transmission, and then I disconnected the one up here. Once you do that, you can flip this thing kind of sideways. And right now I need to get this off. And then there's one more on the other side I need to get off. And that's basically it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this first series. We basically worked on the whole right side of the motor. All right, guys, shift linkage is disconnected. I can fold it off to the side now. Hope you guys enjoyed this series, episode number 1 of the swap, guys. If you like this, be sure to definitely give me a like, drop all your comments down below.